Everybody follow me on Instagram.
Woohoo!
Congratulations!
Sorry, but not sorry. I am. A lot of y'all done been through it or going through it or gonna go through it. This video is very detrimental. It's very important, so make sure you watch to the end. And you already know, put a like on the video. The more you like it, the more you get other people to like it, the more people can hear it, and it can help them, and it'll help me get to that 100K. You dig what I'm saying? But so many people go through this every day, and I didn't know. A lot of us think we be the only ones. We think we the only ones that got cancer. We think we the only one that got diabetes. We think we the only one that had a mother that left us. We think we the only one that had a daddy that lied. We think we the only one that had a friend that died. We think we the only one that been in a car crash. We're not the only ones. I don't realize when you talk about things that's personal and important, people can relate. Now, this is one of the biggest problems that I see. This problem is big as people loving social media. They putting everything on the internet. Entertainment is the biggest thing now to people. It's not money. Money ain't the root of all evil. Entertainment is. Clout is. Having a blue check is. But with that said, let me finish what I'm talking about. A lot of men and a lot of women do not put themselves first for no circumstances. They don't. And that's the biggest mistake we make. I promise you, everybody that you admire, everybody, from your rappers like Tupac to Biggie to Little Baby to Lil Durk to NBA Youngboy, all the way down to NFL players, to NBA players, to actresses and WNBA players, women, doctors, neurologists, anything you could think of, any profession that make money, that they making over 100K a year. At some point in their life, they had to put themselves first. If you electrician, you had to tell people no in order to make it to class, in order to pay that money, in order to learn what you had to learn to become an electrician. Then after you become a professional electrician and you start making your money, then you can start helping people. But you have to be selfish at some point of your life. You have to. You have to. Now, I don't like my first baby mother, but let me tell you something that she done that I thought 5 years ago was the most stupidest, dumbest, selfishest shit that I ever saw. And 5 years later, I understand it now. And I'm making a video about it now. But 5 years ago, I could have killed her because of this. Now I admire her for this. I remember she told my kids about 5 years ago, Mama don't buy toys. Mama don't buy shoes. Mama don't do fun stuff. Mama gotta work. Mama gotta do what she gotta do. And I was like, how can you tell your kids that? How? Like, why would you even say that? Like, what? Why would you do that? She was staying with her mother. She had a raggedy car. And she was stressed out. And I was like, she taking out her anger on her kids. 5 years later, without her buying toys, without her buying shoes, without her taking them fun places, they have a big giant house now that she owns. She have a car that she owns and a brand new truck that she owns. And she just bought my son a PS5, bought my daughter a nail kit, lip gloss that cost $79. She buy them the world now. But for 5 years, she decided I can't do nothing for nobody. I got to make sure I'm straight in order to make sure my kids straight. So I didn't understand it. Her mama didn't understand it. Her daddy didn't understand it. My parents didn't understand it. The kids didn't understand it. But now we understand it. She had to do what she had to do for her in order to do what she had to do for the people she loved. You understand? I was like, how can a girl take a flight on a Monday and don't come back the next Monday, and she suspect for other people to raise our kids and me to pick up her slack, and she share no money with nobody, and she's gone for weeks at a time, and her kids need her. Yeah, she did what she had to do. Now she don't have to leave the house. She have her own business, and she got cars and a house. And all I hear the kids say now, I love my beautiful house upstairs, downstairs. I love my new PS5. Mama got me this, mama got me that. They done forgot about those 5 years of not getting nothing. Don't let that go over your head. Now, let me break this down for moms and dads, for guys in general that don't have kids, women that don't have kids. I'm just going to break down the pros and cons. I'm just going to give y'all some examples about life, period. All right. Guys, a lot of times you could be going to get money. You could be going to make some money, but you won't go make your money because your baby mother needs you to watch the kids while she go to work and make her money. Her name is on that check. A lot of guys will watch the kids while the baby mama go cheat, or while the baby mama go get her nails or toes done. You're doing her a favor. Now, I'm the first guy that'll tell you, watching your own kids is not babysitting. That's bullshit. If your kid want to see you and you want to see your kid, and y'all two decide to want to have quality time, that's y'all quality time. But when the mother call you or get the child to call you to ask you to watch them, while they go do something, then you are babysitting. You are doing her a favor. Because I guaranteed you, whatever she going to do is not benefiting you. I guaranteed you. So while you're sitting there playing daddy duties, she's out there getting that bag, or she getting that dick, and you're losing out on life. Look how many dads that stay with their mom or stay with a girl they don't even like, but their baby mom got their own house, their own car, because you was too busy watching the kids while they didn't have to pay daycare. They didn't have to pay their mom or their cousin to watch the kids. Your dumb ass done it. Your stupid ass done it. I promise you. And then you could watch the kids 300 days out of 365. As soon as you tell them on that 301 day that you can't do it, that's when you ain't shit. You ain't nothing. Y'all think I'm lying. It's around tax time. I think the day is February the 19th, February the 20th. All the guys that's asking their baby mama now, let me hold something, let me get something. You know, you use our kids or our child as a dependent. Let me hold something. This around the time they're going to tell you, oh, you don't remember whenever the likes was, you don't remember it. You don't remember when I asked you to come get, you don't remember when you said anything that you said or you done wrong. You're not perfect. They're going to bring it up to you. So you have to put yourself first. You're going to have to start telling your baby mamas, I can't today, because you got to go get a bag. Because you got to get you a big house. You got to get you a big car. See, I personally asked the girl that I was with, the last girl I was with, I said, you love me so much, and kissed her. I said, if I was homeless, I said, you would take me in. She said, I ain't taking in no homeless guy. I said, you didn't hear me. I said, if I was homeless. She said, if you was homeless, I wouldn't fuck with you. I said, damn. I said, shit. Back in the day when I was staying with my mom, I had told her, I said, see, you got unconditional love. If I couldn't help with these bills, you would still let me stay here. She said, shit. I realized then, I said, my fiance and my mama wouldn't even let me stay if I ain't have no money. Damn. It's really true. It's true. Women only like what men can provide for them. It ain't about your looks like that. It ain't about your personality or your title. It's about what you can provide. I said, damn, I got 2 daughters. Let me try something. I didn't get one of them. I got one on my iPhone, but I got it brand new. It didn't have service on it. She run around telling people she don't have no daddy. It broke my heart. I got a youngest daughter. That's my baby Kate. Y'all see her on my channel all the time. I remember I told her, I said, we could chill today. And I was just cracking a joke. I said, we could watch TV and stuff together, but we can't go get ice cream and we can't go to the mall. She said, well, never mind, Dad. I'll just stay home. I learned right then and there. When it comes to females, whether it's your daughter, your mother, your cousin, your aunt, your mama, you only value by what you're worth. I swear, you only value by what you're worth. Think about it. The guy that's always got his hand out, that's begging, he always going through something, always complaining. They try to stay away from him. They don't want him nowhere around. But when the guy pull up, they got the nice car, got the money and all of that, all you hear, let me hold something, let me get something. Let your auntie borrow something, let your cousin borrow something, let your mom, I done been in both positions. I've been in the position that I was broke and I pull up and people be like, oh Lord, here you go. And I also been in a position that, I try to stay in that position that people be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. But see, I ain't gonna talk that much shit about the ladies because I gotta talk shit about the guys now. But I'm gonna be back and forth, y'all. This don't seem like this is gonna be a short video. So anyway, let's go with the ladies. You know that you shouldn't be giving this man half of your tax money. Your kids ain't even straight. The apartment or the Section 8 that you got going on or the house you got going on, you know you can open up an eyelash line or, generational wealth. You can open up a salon, a hair store, or you can invest that money, but you want to give this money to this guy that you know that don't got no hustle. You know that this guy don't really love you, but you giving him this money just to keep the peace. You putting him before you put yourself and your kids. This guy sits there. He used all the electricity while the kids at school. He used the water while they at school. When they after school, while they at work, he used up all the utilities. He run them up high, but you the only one that pay him. You're putting him before you put yourself and your kids. Or before you put yourself if you don't have kids. You think he's fucking around on you, but you keep ignoring that gut feeling because you don't want to be hurt. You putting him before you put yourself. You want your hair and your nails done, but he needs some weed and some gas. So you go another week without your nails or your hair done, just for he can have what he want. And I can name a million things that men do that they shouldn't do, that they put the woman first. I can name a million things that women do that they shouldn't do and they put the man first. But let's get off the relationship tip, the married, the fiance, the boyfriend, the girlfriend. Let's get off of that tip. Let's just talk about people in general. You know that your cousin is no good. You know your cousin mean you no good. Why is you hanging around him? Why is you hanging around her? For what? You're putting them before you put yourself. Your home girl or your homeboy pulled up. You know they a felon. They got illegal guns in the car. They got perks in the car. They got weed smoke coming all out the car. If you getting in that car, you putting them before you putting yourself. Hell, some people don't put people before they put themselves. They put drugs before they put themselves. You know if you pop these 3 or 4 Xannies, it could be fentanyl in it. But you a gremlin. You know that you popping too many Xans, but you think you can handle it. You know that them cigarettes and that alcohol is killing your lungs and your liver, but you still at the ABC store and still at the store buying a pack of Newports every day. Animals smell stuff, and if it don't smell right, they can't make themselves eat it. We the only species that can put some inside our body that can hurt us. That show you how we're God's greatest creation. We can even go against ourselves. An animal can't take a gun and point it at themselves and shoot themselves. It's physically impossible. We can. We the only people that can inflict pain on ourselves on purpose. And people do it every day. Right now, as y'all watching this video, somebody killing themselves, somebody overdosing, and I guarantee you, it's 8 billion plus in counting people in this world. 8 billion. Out of the 8 billion, 7 billion is putting somebody else first instead of themselves. Now, I'm going to give y'all a personal example because y'all like when I get personal. Now, my kid's mom, I got a lot of kids' moms. I have a lot of baby mothers. But my last kid mom, she had asked me earlier, could I watch my son this Saturday? The day is Saturday, February the 19th, 2023, or is either February the 20th. I'm not sure. I want to say the 19th. Y'all will do the math. Y'all will let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I had told her 2 to 3 days ago. I said, hey, yeah, I have no problem watching him. But you know, as y'all been watching my channel, I've been having EEGs, MRIs, seizures, hernias, my blood level low. They done put me on vitamin D. They said my blood was too low. All type of health issues. So this morning I woke up, I had a headache. And I was like, I need to make more money, and I have a headache. But I also got to watch my son while she go check on a house she trying to buy for her and the kids, and while she go to work and make money for her and the kids. So usually I would sit here and I won't go get myself checked out. And when she get off at 6, everything closed. So I say I do it when I get a day off. No, this morning I put myself first. This morning I told her my blood sugar is too low. I need somebody to watch me. So how can I watch our son right now? I can't control that. I said, I feel weak. And all of my baby mama got back their tax money. All y'all told me I'm a great father. I do more than I should do being on child support. But each one of them told me, I ain't got it this year. I ain't got it this year. My younger kid is 5. I done heard for 5 years. I ain't got it this year. My oldest kid is 15. I done heard for 15 years. I ain't got it this year. I can't file him once. If you done filed him 15 years, her 12 years, I can't file him once. If you done filed him 5 years, I can't file him on a 6th year. If you done filed my other daughter 11 years, I can't file on a 12th year. No, and I can't even get no money. So it's called a circle of life. So now, hey, can you come pick him up from soccer practice? No, I'm a grown man. I don't owe you no explanation. What you gonna do? Take me out for child support? I already paid it. Oh, you gonna go down there and ask for a motion to raise the child support? You can only do that once every 3 years. Y'all all done it except my last baby mama. Y'all all done it. So it's nothing that y'all can do. I'm on a waiting list for disability. My doctor said that I can't work. They said I don't supposed to drive. They told me that I supposed to just chill. They said my kid's gonna get a check. I'm gonna get a check. Just sit back and chill. It take about 9 months. They said you already 97% approved of it. Just chill. So my kid's gonna get a check. I'm gonna get a check. So it's nothing that they can do. They could get mad that I ain't gonna pick them up from soccer practice. Oh, can you go get her from cheerleader practice? No, no, no. I told one of my baby mamas, I said, instead of paying off your second truck and paying off your second house, me, your mama, and your sister watch them kids while you always out of town making money. You might want to get her a couple of hundred, me a couple of hundred, your mama a couple of hundred. For whenever you're gone, we'll have the extra money, to keep picking them up, buying them. Is very expensive. And I pay for them through the white people, through child support. She said, I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to pay off my truck that morning, and I'm going to pay off my other mortgage. I said, that's not going to be smart. She called me the other day. She said, I asked my mama to watch the kids. Do you know this bitch told me? Yeah, for $100 I'll watch them this weekend. What? I didn't even say nothing. I already told her before she paid it off. I already told her that. She asked me, hey, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be out of town. Can you go pick up our daughter, I think Monday and Thursday from cheerleader practice? I ain't got it. I cash app it to you. I don't got cash app. Well, what's she supposed to do? I don't know. She made the decision to take the flight. She made the decision to pay out her bills. Stop letting other people's decisions affect you. Your baby mama know damn well that this kid is not old enough to watch itself. But she took a job from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. She made that decision. But your dumb ass getting punished off her decision because you're putting your life on hold from 6 to 6 because she made that decision. You in the house with a girl. She decided to leave you. Now she asking you, why don't you see your kids as much? You a deadbeat. But you saw your kids every day when she stayed with you. Don't let her decision fuck you up. Your baby daddy ain't never had a pot to piss in or a winner to throw it out. You gave him all this money. Now he done fucked up the money and you still behind on your bills. It's like you took your tax money and set him on fire. You knew he won't shit before you gave it to him. This man been calling you a bitch. He been calling you a hoe. He been threatening to hit you. When he finally hit you and choked you, you shocked because of what? Man, y'all better start putting yourself first. Put yourself first. You can't go wrong. Now listen, let me tell y'all for y'all can really feel. I got acid reflex, excuse me. If I was to watch my youngest son this morning and I was to have a seizure, do you know how devastating it is to a 5-year-old saying, Daddy, get up, and you bleeding and shaking? And he's probably not even able to call 911. That's extra scary. Do you know if I watched him and I fell dead instead of going to the hospital, I could never watch him again because I was trying to please the mom? No, you have to put yourself first. Tell those moms the same thing that they tell you. I can't give you no tax money. I can't give you no extra money. I can't go pick up them kids every time you need me to. Because I got to do what I got to do for them to be proud that Daddy got his own house. Daddy got his own car. If y'all really pay attention, especially in the black community, but any ethnicity at work, most of the times the kids stay with the mom. Most of the time the mom take them everywhere because the daddy don't have a car and the daddy stay with somebody else because he was too busy playing while the mama was serious. He was too busy watching the kids thinking that she was building for them when she was just building for her and the kids. See, a lot of y'all got it misconstrued. A lot of you guys be babysitting or on daddy duties thinking that this woman is building for all of y'all, for the family. No, she's building for her and her kids. A woman leave you months, years before she actually physically walk away. I promise you. Look at everybody else around you. They put themselves first. But you the one that always put yourself last. I'm talking about on the simplest, all the way to the hardest shit. I mean, I done, matter of fact, instead of me thinking of something, freestyling something, I'm gonna personally tell y'all some dumb situations. Y'all ain't even gonna believe it. So I'm gonna put my right hand to God. This is my right hand. I'm going to tell y'all about some dumb situations where I put other things or other people before I put myself. And y'all going to be like, man, this man bullshitting. No. In the comment section, look at the comments after y'all like the video. And please like the video. I beg of y'all. Join my membership. At the bottom of my page, I see my merch. Buy my merch. Support that. Y'all go look up Tab Flames. Y'all go check out my music. I'm easy to find. I'll put it in the description. Y'all support me. Rock with me. You know, whatever. Alright. But what was I saying? I got off track. But straight up, I may not, start off where I left off at, but I'm just going to keep it real. Here goes some situations, and it's the God and His truth that I actually put other people before I put myself. And sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. Let's see. It done been so many times, I don't even know where to start. And y'all got to understand, I'm just not getting legit. I done lived a very, very rough life, so there's certain things I can't say on here. I'd be incriminating myself. So, y'all, I got to really sit back and make sure what I say is not incriminating, if that makes sense. I don't have a teleprompter. I don't have anything around me. I don't have anything of the sort, you feel what I'm saying, to read off of. So I'm coming off the top of my head. So I got to make sure I don't incriminate myself. So I'm going to try to tell y'all about things that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it's just an example. Let's go with the kids. I done seen a time where I had $1,000. $1,000. And I was comfortable with that, just that little $1,000. I wouldn't eat that week. I wouldn't buy no weed. I wouldn't do nothing because I wanted to keep that $1,000 and put on top of that. But my baby mama called and said the kid's hungry. I pulled out 100, went and bought them grocery. I think that 900 turned into 400. She ended up having death in her family. She got a $30,000 check. She told me that I ain't never done nothing for her or the kids. And she bought a little house and a little car. And I was broke as fuck because I put her before I put myself. Let's see. I was with two of my homeboys. They done a crime. So, back in the day, now people done changed. Snitching is cool in 2023. But back in the day, no kizzy, no cap. Back in the day, right? I remember two of my homeboys done some illegal and I was with them. I can't say what. The police pulled us. we all got caught. Everybody went to jail. Everybody had to burn out. I ain't say nothing. All I get for it today is you a real nigga. You keep it solid. You keep it solid. You a real nigga. Nobody paid me my money back. Nobody done nothing. And them same two guys, one of them shot at me. We had a shootout. The other one, I think he was talking shit about my baby mama. He was saying she was getting fucked by other people and was laughing. And these guys that I took charges for and I bundled out of jail. So I put them, my freedom, and everything before I put myself. Let's see. Oh man, let's go deep with it. A lot of y'all dads and moms can relate to this. A lot of times I wouldn't even go buy a piece of chicken. I wouldn't put gas in my car. I wouldn't do anything because, you know, as an adult, you want to keep a certain amount of money. Oh, my kids called me. Daddy, remember you said you was going to buy me this PS5 game, the new NBA 2K13 and Madden 13. And, you know damn well you supposed to pay your car insurance. You supposed to pay your cell phone bill. You supposed to pay your lights. Y'all, I done went without paying my lights, my cell phone bill, my car insurance. And the same car that don't have insurance on it, that lapsed insurance, I would take that same car, drive to GameStop, and let's say my insurance was $68 that month. I would spend $99 on a game and take it to my child. I get pulled and get a ticket because I put Madden and I put NBA 2K13, 23, whatever you want to call it. I put that in my child before I put myself. Y'all, you can never go wrong if you ain't caught the point by putting yourself first. If you put yourself first, everything will fall in order. Everything by putting yourself first. Think about it, y'all. Chris Brown put himself first when he was dancing, practicing, and singing. Lil Wayne put himself first. He glued himself in the studio. He didn't have kids in that studio. He didn't have girls in that studio nagging him. Lil Baby went and hit the streets. Lil Durk went and hit the streets. Young boy said he glued himself to the studio, dropped 8 albums in 1 year. You have to be selfish. You have to say no now about small things to say yes about big things in the future. Y'all, I'm telling people, no, I can't take you to the store. No, I can't give you no Xanax. No, I can't let you borrow $1,500. No, I can't give you $500. No, I'm not able to take you 3 hours up the road. Because I'm working on me. I'm doing what's best for me. That way, saying no to these little things, when my kids get 16, I can say yes to buy them their own car. When they turn 18, I can say yes to buy them their own house. You get what I'm saying? You got to say no now for you can say yes later. And remember what I said about my baby mama? Them kids forgot about them 5 years that she didn't do nothing for them. Them kids, them haters, that fake family, them fake friends, they'll forget about all that shit once you get rich and you wire them a couple of $1,000s. They'll forget about all that shit. All that shit they talked about you, it's going to go from he done changed to, God, I knew he was going to look out. I never doubted him. That's how it works. So always put yourself first in any situation. And it's hard to put yourself first. So you got to practice every day. You have to really stop and think, am I putting myself first off of every move y'all make? And I'm going to make this video short because I ain't going to keep on making hour-long videos, even though I know y'all enjoy them. But peep this. Which one would you rather do? If you put yourself first, everything that you love and you cherish will be straight and financially and physically and spiritually secured. because you done made sure that you're secure. Or you could keep putting yourself last and you can end up last. Your mama passed away. Now you done lost the house. Your girlfriend done found somebody with a bigger dick. She done found somebody with a better car. Or she done found somebody with a bigger house. She done moved on. You don't got nobody but you. Listen, even twins is not born at the same time. One of them come out first and the other one come out after. You come in the world by yourself. You leave by yourself. I ain't never seen two people in one casket. If you was with 1,000 niggas and each one of y'all got blew up by a bomb, every one of y'all died together, but y'all soul left by itself. So you come in this world by yourself, you leave by yourself. The dash in between is what matter. The dash in between is what matter. What do you want to be as a man or a woman? Do you want to be that person that pleased everybody? And when you pass away, they got to start a GoFundMe for you? And everybody pitching in money to try to bury you, and they saying to themselves, that sure was a good man. That sure was a good woman. And your kids crying. They ain't got no house you left them, no insurance policy. They don't have anything. Or would you rather be that person that when you pass away, the white man come pick you up because you already paid for your casket. You already paid for your burial plot. It don't matter if not one single soul is at your funeral. The pallbearer's already been paid. You can bury yourself. You left this kid 2 houses and 2 cars and 500,000. You left your wife 2 million, 2 houses. You left your mama 2 houses and 100,000, and you got a legacy. You got music, or you got movies, or you got a business that keep bringing in money every freaking day, and you get it to your daughter. So they financially stable for the rest of their life, and their kids financially stable for the rest of their life. But you don't have nobody at your funeral because everybody said you was an asshole. The only people at your funeral is the ones that you had in that will. Which one would you rather die? Would you rather die with your funeral packed and everybody laughing because you had to get a GoFundMe because you were so good of a person? Or would you rather leave this earth and your name lasts forever and your family straight for generations on generations and generations? When I leave this earth, they're going to look at a picture. They're going to look at this. They're going to say, you see your papa? This was your great. They're going to be in 3023. It's going to be 1,000 years from now. They're going to be like, you see this guy right here? This is your daddy's dad. He the reason why we living in this big old house. He the reason why we successful. Don't never forget, this guy is the reason why. You will never be forgotten. It's some people, they picture from 1920, from 1870, it's in a drawer collecting dust. But whenever you the savior of the family and you change the generational wealth, they'll never forget your face. They always gonna know what dad's dad looked like, or mom's dad looked like. They'll never forget grandpa. Y'all remember, just think about it, in the 1400s, people thought they were gonna live for forever. 1500 live for forever. They've been dead and gone. Or they would be 800 or 1,000 years old right now. We young right now. I'm in my 30s. But one day, this picture gonna be 3,000 years old. And people gonna look back at it and say, This is the guy. This is the album. Right now, the reason why you getting those residuals checks is off of your great, 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 great granddaddy's album. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. But listen, I'm about to end the video. But make sure with everything you put yourself first, man. Because without you, don't nothing matter. Put yourself first. Stop putting baby mama first. Stop putting girlfriend first. Stop putting drugs first. Stop putting your baby daddy, your husband first. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. A lot of people put themselves second, third, fourth, or last. And they don't care. At the end of the day, you realize you only got yourself. Nobody gonna look out for you the way you look out for you. Nobody gonna protect yourself the way you gonna protect yourself. Nobody gonna treat you better than you treat you. And don't nobody know what's best for you better than you know what's best for you. Let me tell you something about snitching in 2023. I'm from the old school. I never snitched, but I never put myself in a situation that I would have to snitch as well. But let me tell you why snitches snitch now. Not only is no consequences behind snitching now. People snitch now because they put themselves before they put the gang. If I put the gang first, I'm going to do 45 years. If I put myself first and tell it, I'm going to do 2 years probation. And all snitches do is put themselves first. I'm not telling y'all to snitch. I'm just telling you, a lot of people put themselves first even whenever your life depends on it. You know that these people going to kill you for putting yourself first by telling. But so many people put themselves first that they don't even care. They still going to put themselves first, even if that's putting their life in jeopardy or the people that they love life in jeopardy. That's how much people put themselves first. I promise you, I was so dumb, I would pay a baby mama car insurance and I would ride around with my insurance laps. I was so dumb, I would watch the kids while they go get money and go make money, and they tell me I can't get a dime of it. And I actually miss out on money because I couldn't take my kids to do the things that I was going to do. It wasn't worth, the risk wasn't worth the reward. You get what I'm saying? I done been in situations that my homeboys was wrong and they wanted to go slide on people. It didn't have nothing to do with me. I hop in the car and slide on people. And then when we get caught, they'll say that I'm the one that orchestrated and controlled and planned the whole thing. When I was at my house sleep and y'all called me and told me, let's ride because we got to burn this nigga. Word, like, I done been through it all, you guys. The reason why you got to put yourself first, every time I wake up from a seizure and I'm bleeding, I don't see nobody that I take care of. All I see is them white people that's on that ambulance taking me there. When I'm laying in the hospital shaking, or when I'm in a EEG and they got all them things stuck to my head, or I'm in a MRI and I'm in a little casket thing, I'm always by myself, y'all. Whenever I'm in a shootout, I'm always shooting by myself. Whenever I'm getting jumped, I done had people with me while I was getting jumped, and they let me get jumped. You're by yourself, you guys. Put yourself first. Y'all, I done been in situations, I done been in car wrecks. I done grabbed my partner and held on to him. Literally, he'll vouch for this. And my head, the one hit the dash. I done been in a car wreck. We flipped 3 times, fell in a lake. The sunroof busted out. I had to push him out the sunroof while the girls was following us, was pulling him out the sunroof. We thought he was dead. I carried him to the car with my head busted. My whole arm was split open, blood pouring out my arm. We had to run and get away from the scene because it was a stolen car. I put him, I put that car, I put my freedom before I put my life. When I finally got to the hospital, and he had to go to the hospital because he busted his head wide open, they charged us for state damages, for messing up the rails, for messing up the trees, for messing up some property. We had to end up paying about $10,000 in total, and he was the driver. But I put him before I put myself. All I had to do was tell them the truth. I wasn't driving. They told me if y'all can't tell us who the driver is, then we're going to charge both of y'all. Both of us had to double pay because I see why he wouldn't tell who the driver was. I was an innocent bystander coming from the club for me. So that's so I could keep on going all day, like literally all day. But y'all tell me in the comment section, do y'all think I was wrong or right? Do y'all put yourself first? Did this video help y'all? Y'all tell me about some times where y'all know y'all shouldn't have put somebody or something before you put yourself. When y'all pay other people bills but wouldn't pay yours. I know it sounds stupid, but people do it every day. It's out of 8 billion people, I guaranteed you it's 7 billion of them doing something that they don't want to do for somebody else right now as we speak. Something as simple as, you know this person don't mean you no good. If you answer their phone call because you don't want them mad, and you put them before you put yourself. If you want to be by yourself and watch TV today, and you still let that girl come over, you put her before you put yourself. If you need to rest and you need to go make this money and you take your kid to Chuck E. Cheese, you put your kid before you put yourself. Now, let's get back to God, because he's everything to me. If God tell you not to go kill this person or not to go here and cuss this person out, and you want to go do it, choose God first. You can never go wrong. But besides God, man, always choose yourself. Let me tell you how I chose myself. I'm going to tell y'all the last 3 times I chose myself in the last 24 hours. So right now is, hold on. Right now is, I don't see the time. Oh, there you go. Time, 7:58 a.m. It's 7:58 in the morning, right? So from 7:58 yesterday morning to 7:58 this morning, I would not lie to y'all. My right hand of God. I'm going to tell y'all the 3 things right fast that I done. I personally done these 3 things. I personally done these 3 things myself. These are 3 things that I done myself, that I put myself first. And this didn't come overnight. This come from years and months and days and heartaches of me choosing myself first. Now, a little disclaimer. You could choose yourself first for 6 months, and then you can fall for somebody bullshit. And all that 6 months, you done went all the way back to square one. Now you can't say, I've been living for myself for 6 months. Now you got to start back over. I only been living for myself for an hour. So once you start this, die that way. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Think about it. You're doing what's best for you to do what's best for people that you can help. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. So you're not doing this to be selfish to make sure you're straight. You're doing this to make sure you're straight and everybody else straight and the people that come after you straight. Now that's what a real man or a real woman do. And everybody else doing that while the other people sitting back watching them do that. What you think gonna happen? They gonna get their tax money, or they gonna hit the lottery, or they gonna get a Tyler Perry role and make $100,000 and give you 50 grand? They ain't gonna give you shit, nigga. You got to go get in a Tyler Perry show yourself. You got to go do a 50 Cent show or movie yourself. You got to go play that scratch off yourself. And you can't do that if you're busy picking up somebody else's slack. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? He decided not to work this year. That's why he ain't get no tax money. He decided not to take care of his children the way he's supposed to. That's why he ain't getting no money. He decided to put his hands on you. That's the reason why you ain't with him. He decided to be a bad father. He decided to molest the kids. He made those bad decisions. You don't let those bad decisions stop you. It's women right now that don't want a man and they can't get a new man because they know that they old man keep riding by the house. They old man ready to shoot somebody. They old man stopping them from getting a new man. They don't want them and don't want nobody else to have them. Quit putting up with that bullshit, girl. It's some called a restraining order. It's a man right now that got several girls that want to give him money, that want him to come stay with them, want to massage him, want to kiss him, want to play in his hair, want to be a real wife to him. But he can't do it because he chasing behind this girl that don't give two fucks about him. He putting this girl before he put himself. So I hope this really helped y'all. And I hope this helped all of y'all stay to y'allself. Yeah, I've been putting everybody first. But starting today, I'm going to put myself first. I always put yourself first. Everything come after. See, let me tell y'all something else. The guys that put women first and ass first and BBLs first, them the guys that be liking all the pictures. They on the explore page putting hearts and fire emojis and all of that shit. And the girls just putting a heart on it just to keep you to liking their stuff. That's it. They don't care. And then they gonna hop in your inbox and tell you to subscribe to their OnlyFans or send them $29.99 for 10 pictures or something like that. It's just business to them. To y'all taking it personal, sexual. To these girls, it's just money. It's just business. That's what y'all fail to understand. Put yourself first. Don't buy nothing from that thought. You selling merch on your page. You selling a mixtape on your page. You got music to scream. That hoe ain't paying no attention to what you got going on. Don't pay attention to what she got going on. So instead of you being online looking how to get rich, instead of you reading financial books, instead of you going places where money is at, instead of you chasing money, you're chasing ass. You could chase ass in person, you could chase ass online. You could chase money online and chase money in person. But a lot of you guys chase ass 80% of the time. Your Snapchat full, your Instagram full, your Facebook full, but your crypto wallet empty, your Cash App empty, your PayPal empty, your Zelle empty, your Apple Pay empty. But you say that you chasing money. No, you putting these hoes before you put money. Girls. You done had 10 dicks in you in 2022. We at the beginning of 2023. I just specifically heard a girl with a blue check say this. She got a blue check. This is what she said. That's my Hyundai over there with all them dents in it. I said, do it run? I'll buy it from you and flip it. She said it need a new alternator, a starter, one of them, or either both of them. That's what she said. And it need a battery. She said, and that just made me feel stupid. I said, why? She said, because I had a husband, then left him and had a boyfriend and another boyfriend. And now I'm currently dating a guy. And throughout all that time, neither one of them got my starter, my alternator, or no battery for me. I said, sweetheart, you was putting dick before you was putting yourself. I said, do you got any kids? She said, yeah, I have 2. I said, how do your kids get to school? She said, they walk. And my little boy catch the bus because his school a little farther. I said, yeah, you put dick before you put yourself. Nah, you meant I put dick before I put my kids. Nah. You made sure your kids was on the bus. You made sure they ate. If you'd have put yourself first, you'd have had a car to take them to school. You'd have had food for them to eat. Sweetheart, put yourself first. She started crying. She laid on my shoulder. She said that was the realest shit ever. And the only thing she could offer me was some head. She wanted to give me some head. I told her, now you putting sucking dick before you put, girl, go get you some money. You call me over here because I fix credit. You call me over here because I make money happen. Why are you trying to suck dick? I'm not a trick. You're not a prostitute. Sit down, get a pen and pad, or get your phone out and record this, man. Get you some money. She texts me every day and tell me I'm the realest nigga ever. I'm the realest nigga ever. I'm the realest nigga ever. And she ain't lying. I am the realest nigga ever. So y'all know when somebody using y'all, a person using you when they always asking you to do something for them and they never do nothing for you. You done watch their kids 1,000 times and they ain't gave you $1. You done took them to work 80 times and you might have got $15 worth of gas all in total. You been helping this person with all their bills, and as soon as you make them mad, they tell you to get out. Those are all red flags, like my jacket and like my shirt. Kiss it. Kiss. I hope y'all can see. Kiss it. Them real diamonds. Big boy diamonds. Kiss it.